Welcome guys, today we are finding out if jail builds and stall builds are still working here in Save the World. So this first glitch build we had a couple of months ago, it's been already patched. As you can see, just hosts get through the walls and break everything, and this doesn't work anymore. Then I remember this one jail build here in the middle. I tested this in a 160 zone and it kind of worked at first, but I wasn't really satisfied with the results. And I just go through all of the build and didn't get inside of this little jail in the middle. Then I tested it in a 144 player zone, and here I got a lot of trouble with smashers, and then here with flingers that started just breaking everything, the ceilings, the walls, and it was just completely messed up. So I don't think this worked well either. Bruh. And let's take a look at the build. So yeah, this is kind of the classic jail builds that we had back then. A classic mission for these kinds of builds is the retrieve the data mission. It's because it has a longer time to build and a short defense time if we wait for the balloon to land. This is kind of a worst case scenario because here we have ice storm and metal corrosion. Okay, so here we are in the mission. So first thing first, we're gonna try to find out the building boost modifier here. So we activate our building boost, then let's go for some building. And please guys, don't build this in public lobbies. Do this with friends or solo, or else you will have to serve a life sentence of finding medkits. So since this is a water storm with metal corrosion, we're gonna have to build here with wood. So the first jail build I remember was something like this, that you build here two jail spots, then you kind of build this 2-tile high structure here. Something like this. Alright. And they're here also in the other side. Okay, and then here in one of the jails top we can place here our base. So then here in the top of one of the jails you can place one of your bases. If you have another constructor, make sure to bring one with the power modulation perk and then one with the base Kyle, so that you can have both of those perks working together. And alright, then let's place some traps here. A flood launcher that has impact perks, because that's gonna help push up the husk near the flood launcher, and that's gonna have enough force to push them into the jail. Let's just place here some traps here in the inside, some freeze traps here in the floor. Then if you have a wall launcher, just to have different kinds of traps that are gonna trigger in different times. Let's go into the other jail. So that's gonna be a floor. Here a sound wall lights. Then here another sound wall that has like different perks so that it triggers at a different time. Maybe here a wall launcher. Okay. Make sure you have here something that has an increased building health for the main part of the jail. Something like this. Then some wall lights in the other part of the jail. And something like this. We're gonna place the other floor launcher we got. Alright, so we still have here some wall lights, so I just place them here. Then we're just gonna build like some materials here just to make like the best use for the Ice King perk that freezes enemies that stand on structures that are affected by the base. Also make sure to like clear out the husks that are like near the objective, because once the mission starts they are just gonna come and they are gonna be just like an extra load. So we are gonna wait until the balloon lands so that we only have to defend like 12 data points. We're gonna place some of these floor freeze traps, some more of them. Something like this here. Maybe something like this also. You know, also for this, like, also for those propane husks, we're gonna need some anti-air traps. We still have 2 minutes left, so I just wanna place them here in the corners and in the main entrances so that if something decides to shoot our buildings, we're gonna have here some protection. Just like that. And then maybe some of those here at the top of the base. Then just don't forget to place our banner. And let's take a look at the build. So yeah, this is kind of the classic jail builds that we had back then. Okay. So then let's just wait until this balloon thing lands. Then just like cover. Then just like that. Then once we're here, we're gonna place this. Okay, so let's see how this goes. We have some husks right there inside of the jails. All of the husks that were inside of the jails did spawn, and then new ones appeared. So yeah, we're gonna have a constant like flow of husks coming into our jail builds. Right now we haven't got smashers or a flinger wave. That's gonna be really problematic. If you get like a smasher or a flinger wave, that's not gonna be able to be like AFK-able, so you are just gonna need to go out there and take out all of those flingers or smashers, yeah, that you get. So for that, here I have my deatomizer, a plasmatic discharger, and a pot shot once we get those husks. You can see that's another issue with doing this AFK. You might get these takers. Alright, so far so good. Let's check in our trap durability. We're still doing good right here. We just only need to change a wall trap right here. But all of the other traps are doing well. Then we got here a change of husks right here. We're getting a propane wave. If any walls get broken or things like that are here, just to change that. You saw right there, they broke a wall right here, so let's just repair this. We're only 2 files away from completing this. Okay, so it was successful. So this jail build still works, just with some little modifications, but still works as I remembered. So for that, here I have a classic loadout for those kinds of builds. So here in the lead we have power-based knocks. That's gonna help us to have a quicker repair of our builds. Or here you can have also base Kyle. Both of them work very well here in the lead. Then in the team perk there's not much that can help us, but we can have here recycling to get some of our materials back. Then here in the support team we have the tough traps perk that works for both Machinist Harper, and then here we can have base, the base for lofty architecture, then frozen castle from the Ice King to freeze some enemies when they are in our base. Then we're gonna have mega base Kyle to help us have a wider base range. Then we're gonna have here hotfix to like fix our structures like a bit quicker. Then in our gadgets it's gonna be very useful to have our banner in case we get knocked down, and our slow field when things get out of control. And thank you very much for watching. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next Monday.